was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop. Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
But
go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X?
So I think that was a hilarious. His reaction with like go yourself, that was like amazing. And for me, I find it so hilarious. I find it funny and interesting, and it's very unusual for a CEO, someone like with his stature, to go actually publicly and say something like that. But we all know that Elon Musk is not your typical CEO, just like any other CEO we have. So that was interesting. And the reason I like about Elon Musk is a free thinker. Is someone who talks his mind, which is good. In today's world, you need something like that. You need someone like that. You have to talk your mind. You can just hide behind the curtains. While we are on that subject of Elon Musk, so we going to look who is Elon Musk. People might not know who are watching this who is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the guy who's behind of course Tesla. This is a stock that we're interested in investing, or we are investing. I'm an investor of Tesla. So for you, a person who is watching this and you are interested in investing in Tesla, how can you do that? So there are 3 ways you can invest in Tesla. So I'm going to show you. First, you can invest in a Tesla directly, which is the stock itself here. The ticker symbol is TSLA, which is trade on NASDAQ stock exchange. So we can see here 52-week range is between 101 to now is about almost $300. So it has returned massively within a year. So it's a pretty good if you invested last year. And if you are a person who you are interested in investing in Tesla, but you need to receive yield or income, you can go with yield share for person who lives in Canada, for example. It's called Tesla Yield Share Purpose ETF. This one pay about 18% yield, and they pay monthly dividends. So look at this, year to date is about 83% return, and plus dividend that you're receiving about 18 to 20%. So it's a pretty good. And the ticker symbol is TYTSL. And this is traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange or a Neo Stock Exchange in Canada. And if you're someone who also wants to invest in Tesla, but you want an even higher yield, right, you can go with the Yield Max ETF. I've made a lot of videos about these two, and I made also difference between these two, Yield Max and Tesla the Purpose ETF. I make contrast and differences between the two. So you can also invest in this one here, Yield Max Tesla Option Income Strategy ETF, which right now yield about 63%. So it's a pretty good, and also they do pay monthly. The company behind this one is called Yield Max. If you look at the stock right now, has returned about only 40%, including the if you add the dividends that you're receiving. It's a pretty good for 1 year, right? But if you go max, it seems to be losing money. But of course, you can reinvest those dividends, and you'll be par with the stock. That was just an update on Elon Musk and what he said in reaction to that, and also I want to give you a hint on how to invest in the Elon Musk company, which is Tesla. And how you can invest it, there are 3 ways. You can do Tesla directly, or you can do Yield Max ETFs, which are the option ETFs that invest in Tesla and write call option in Tesla, and they give you monthly dividends. So if you use your first time on this channel, in order for you not to miss and stay in the loop, just make sure you subscribe. And if you find this video value to you in any way, just make sure you smash that like button. That's all for today. Till I meet again next video. Bye bye.